What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to take down the Vegito Blue and Rose Easy A here. We are going to get past stage 77 and earn that final title. So we'll go ahead and hop in with this Super Type team first for the first stage here, just to show off. So this is the team that I basically did like most of the event with. I think it is probably the strongest team that you can take on the event with, just solely because of the Vegeta and Trunks on the team. They are just such a strong asset that they are pretty much vital to having on the team. But I am actually going to disprove that. So in my I did a guide for this, I made a team building guide for this as well. And in that guide I talked about how there are so few extreme type units that could really take on this event because of how this difficulty scaling works with, like, once you get to the higher levels, there's really just not that many extreme type future Saga units that are relevant in the meta right now, especially with some of the Easy A's and new characters that we're missing out on that just haven't come to global yet. So yeah, you're definitely better off using a super type team. And I don't really like mixing the two because a lot of these units are really dependent on ki. And when you're mixing the super and extreme types, they have such different ki links that it's very hard to get off your super attacks and like ultra supers with your LRs. So I prefer to keep them solid. I mean, you could see there, I probably should have showed that we had most of our links active there. So all three of those units performed very well on that turn. So yeah, that is a perfect rotation right there to show you how easily you can get this done with the super type team. But I actually also have this extreme type team built here that we're going to try and take this on with. So let's see if we have any extreme type Future Saga friends to use. I don't know if we will. Let's go ahead and do extreme. Oh, okay, cool. So we do have some Android 17 and 18s to use. This is perfect. Okay, so this team is definitely a bit wonky. We are heavily relying on the Android 17 and 18s to be on rotation so that we can use their active skill. That is the main reason why we're able to win with this extreme type team here. Using the active skill, then we are protected for the turn, and we don't have to worry about taking any damage at all. So there, you know, the green orbs worked out luckily for us. Oh, it looks like these int orbs are working out pretty lucky as well. We're able to just barely squeak by with that ultra super for Rose there, and then that means that we're going to be doing a ton of damage because we got a bunch of green orbs. We're up to a 5 million attack stat with them. So hopefully if they crit or get some additionals for us too, that's going to be really big. Okay, just the additional normal. So not the best, but they did still do a healthy amount of damage here. And then we've got Rose with the Ultra Super linked up with the Zamasu, so most of his links active. Alright, and then we have another Android 17 and 18. Actually, we got really lucky here because the Android 17 and 18, in order to use their active skill... Oh, okay, so it's 35%. I thought it was 50% that they needed to be above. So yeah, I was going to say the enemy is like right at 50%. But yeah, they need to be down below like 35% to not be able to use the active skill. So you're pretty much always going to be able to use the active skill on the first turn that the two leaders come around. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do this. I imagine that 17 and 18 are going to link better with this Android 18 than with the Goku Black. Yeah, definitely. This Android 18 is, I'm only keeping on rotation for the links that she'll give to the 17 and 18 because she is absolutely going to do 0 damage here. Okay, this is a little bit unfortunate. We're not able to get a super attack with Goku Black, but that's alright. Yeah, because extreme STR characters are debuffed heavily in this fight, as well as any AGL characters. So that is going to be, you know, a downside to bringing an extreme strength character. But defensively, they can still hold their own. That's why I have her on the team. But as you can see here, it doesn't really matter because we're not really getting hit by anything anyway. Okay, and then final turn here. So this is where it gets a little bit tricky. There's actually a lot of attacks in that first slot there. So without being able to build up our defense beforehand with a super attack, we can't put the Int Rose there. We just can't. And then obviously the Rose and Zamasu are like not good at all because they haven't got their EZA on global yet. So they are really just here as a filler unit. So I think that this is going to be our best bet, is to put the androids in the first slot and then just kind of pray that there's no super attack. If there is a super attack, we might actually die here and have to come back in. But if there's no super attack, then... Oh my goodness! Wow, yeah, that hit us really hard. Okay, so you can see there, we pretty much have to take this down in like 2 turns for that to work out. Let's go ahead and go back in with the same team again and see if we can make this work. Is this guy Link level 10 at least? He's not. That's really unfortunate. Let me see. I think that's one of those special friends that always appears with the new friend system update that isn't going to go away. Let me see if this one on my friends list is... Yeah, it's only 79%, but they are Link level 10, so I think I'd rather take that. Do they have big bad bosses? They don't have big bad bosses. Okay, I think it's still better to have them have the SA10 unit. Or not SA10, the Link level 10. I'm sorry, I was saying the wrong thing. Link level 10 is what we were looking for. Okay, so let's X out this first set of attacks that we know would be absolutely lethal to us now that we've seen the catastrophic damage that they can dish out. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then, again, just enough to get that Ultra Super. That's really, really good for us. Just the additional damage is going to help out quite a bit. Man, I kind of want to save the Int Orbs for the next rotation. Actually, we don't even have any Int characters on the next rotation, so we should be fine. Hopefully the tech androids on the next rotation change. Oh, nice, the additional super. That's big for us. Hopefully they change physical orbs to tech. That would be really, really solid because there was a ton of physical orbs on the field there. We'll be able to get them a pretty high attack stat. Okay, I'm actually... Are we going to be able to get him below 35% this turn? If we do, that's actually a bad thing. We might have knocked the enemy just below 35% here. And if we did, we're not going to be able to use our other Ghost Usher active skills. So that could be a problem. Uh-oh. Let's see. Are we just below? We are! Oh no, that's so unfortunate. Okay, so I think we're going to die again. Dang, shoot. That sucks. Okay. So yeah, we're probably going to just have to come back in one more time. This does need a little bit of RNG, I suppose, right? That's kind of the... So, yeah, 240. Yeah, we're going to die here again. Okay, well, we'll just go ahead and try again. So, if we had not gotten the additional super last turn, then we would have been fine. That was the only deal there. Nice, we dodged, or we nullify the super attack, but it doesn't matter because the normals are doing so much damage to us, we can't even survive. Yeah, so we got his health just a little bit too low there. Alright, let's try this one more time. This is actually so funny because from stage... What was it? Stage... Let me see if one of these... Ooh, nice. This is a really good one. Rainbow and Link level 10. So from stage like 70, I started using this extreme type team. And I was actually winning more consistently than I was with the super type team because of the active skill. Oh god, and then here we are just dying again. We're just gonna die outright, turn 1. Oh my goodness, this is so atrocious. What the heck, man? Yeah, and then all of a sudden the RNG is just like not in our favor, and we can't even get a single win in here. So this is pretty bad. But we also really haven't seen a single critical hit, and I believe if we were to get like 1 or 2 critical hits off, then we probably could just finish him off fully in the first 2 turns. Wait a minute. Rose just took... He just survived a super attack. Maybe we should have been putting Rose in the first slot. It looks like he's taking less damage, even though he has, like, way less defense. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Very interesting. Yeah, I'll definitely keep that in mind. If we, you know, come across a situation where someone has to tank in the first slot and Rose is around, we'll try and put him there and see if he can do a better job. Okay, so, again, this is super unfortunate, because our androids are not split. They're on the same rotation. That's really bad for us. So we have to pop one of their active skills. Here's what we'll do. We'll pop their active skill and then rotate them off. But that means we still have to survive turn 2 without them. Okay, so we'll do this for the first one. We'll give them all these orbs, and then hopefully we can build up a little bit more. I believe they do need TEQ orbs, right? Specifically? Actually, I don't think so. I think if we just build up all these orbs, they should be fine. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we did get a lot of orbs for both of them, so hopefully we're able to do quite a bit of damage here. Okay, no crit, no additional. So yeah, the weird part here is, like, we kind of need to just do a ton of damage. Because I don't imagine that by the time we come back on, like, turn 3, if we make it that far, that we're going to be above 35% HP. I don't think that we'll be able to use our second Ghost Usher active skill. So I imagine we just need to, if this could critical hit, that would be so good for us. I don't think it's going to, though. Yeah, oh man. Okay, yeah, so we're already below the 35%. And I think we're dead here. I don't think that we can survive this. Especially look at the key. Wow. Shoot. What do we do? Because if we look at our defensive stats, we have, like, nothing. Does she has a decent chance to dodge, though, right? No, she needs an Android 17 in the same turn to dodge. So I think... Oh, here we go. Now we can at least get super attacks off if I link them this way. But this is really scary because pretty much the Int Rosé is going to need to kill or we're going to die. So we'll have to see what happens here. The dodge, that's big for us. That definitely helps out. Are we going to do enough damage? That is the question. Additional? No additional. Oh, we barely survived, but I still don't think we're going to finish him off, so... Wow, the RNG has just been absolutely trolling us on these last few runs. This is nutty. Okay, I really am insistent on beating... Oh, we might get an app crash here. Sorry if that does happen. I am really insistent on beating this fight with that team. So what we're going to do is we're going to take on stage 76 with our normal team here. And then for stage 77, we're going to switch back to that team and see if we can get the win. I really do want to get the win with that extreme type team. Easy A's nowadays are just honestly too easy. And I like to challenge myself. I like to give myself a little extra... you know, a little extra challenge to see if I can get it done. So I really do want to try and get that done with the extreme type team. I think it's also kind of a little flex because you can see all of your friends' teams, you know, in the little ranking list. And I like when I'm... Oh, there's the app crash. I like when I'm one of the only people who has, like, a different team that isn't being used by everybody. We'll hop in there and I'll show you at the end. We'll go through and look at what other people's teams are. And I think it's a lot of muddiness. It's a lot of, like, mostly super type units, and then a lot of people throw the extreme type units on there too. So they just have, like, these really weird random teams. But I like having a more cohesive team that just looks cooler. Looks like a bit of a flex on, you know, on the rest of the people that play the game. So... yeah, I also just like showing the underdog teams that it can be done with because, you know, not everybody has Vegeta and Trunks. Not everybody has these top tier units that everyone's using to take on the event. So I'm sure that there are some people who will go into their friends list and, you know, to try and see, to go on the little ranking list to see, like, oh, what team should I use to take on this event? And they're going to see every single team has Vegeta and Trunks in it and be like, well, I guess I don't have a chance because I don't have Vegeta and Trunks. But I am here to show that that's not true. So that's why we're going to try and beat it with very unassuming units. And as I say that, then the Vegeta and Trunks team just literally one-turning it with ease. Wow. Okay. So on to the final stage, stage 77 here. Let's go ahead and switch back. Okay, Extreme, Future Saga. Sorry, we had the app crash, so I had to reset. Alright, perfect. Oh, they actually have better equips. Let's see. Yeah, they're also full link level 10. Perfect. Okay. Alright, come on, RNG. Be in my favor this time. Let's see. What are our rotations looking like? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we have an android on the first and second rotation. This is perfect. This is what we wanted. Okay, so we pop the active skill. And then... And actually, you know, it's funny. We probably could have survived without the active skill there, just based on the placement of everything. But that's okay, because we're not going to get an opportunity to use it later, so we might as well use it now. And then I think we're going to be... Oh my god, look at the way that these orbs are falling. Wow, that was almost an 18-key super for us. Let's see, what links do we have active? 4 of them here. Still 4 because of the Goku Black. Okay, I think what I want to do is this, so that I can get the 18-key. I want to try and maximize damage here. I think that's important. Yeah, I have to do this. Okay. 5.8 million attack stat. Definitely not bad. So yeah, the idea here is to be above 35% HP. Ooh. Okay, yeah, it's gonna depend on what the LR Rosé does. If he, like, critical hits. Oh, we got another critical hit there? Okay, now we're kind of peaking close to that danger zone of being below 35% on the next turn. Oh my god. Okay. So, I think we can still live this as long as that's not a super attack at the beginning. Because okay, so let's do this. They're going to be up to what? 300k defense. So they're going to take a huge chunk of damage. We're going to, like, lose most of our health for sure. Let's see, 2 links active. Actually, it really just matters when they have higher defense, right? So 330 and... Okay, it's the same. So we'll go ahead and do... Yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter, right? 960... They have higher attack stat here, so we'll just go with this. And then, so we'll definitely finish them off attack-wise if we survive this first hit. Nice. Very good. 6.6 million, too. That's very good. Okay, so we only needed the 1 Ghost Usher to get through it this time. Wow. But yeah, you can see that was a much easier run. That could have happened for us like 4 attempts ago. Goodness gracious. But there we go. So we were able to get the win here. So let's go ahead and hop into our friend rankings and see. So yeah, everybody's using a Vegeta and Trunks team. Some people are actually using the androids as leader, but then you can see they have all of these super type units on the team. Yeah, this guy here, he has, you know, it could be smart to bring the androids on the super type team because you can just use their Ghost Usher. Yeah, so, but there you go. There's basically no one using a full extreme team except me on here. So yeah, pretty good stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed me struggling through that EZA. Definitely one of the more difficult ones that we've seen recently. I don't imagine too many people are going to be flying up in the rankings in this one. Once you get around stage 77, it looks very difficult. So if you guys enjoyed that, then consider being a part of the Toxic Tribe with the like, comment, and subscribe on the video. That is going to do it for this one, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.